Right. All right, guys, final checks. Can you guys hear me properly? Yes, on the chat, but beautiful. All right, great. Can you guys hear me? Yes, no? Okay, all right, lovely. So I think we should be ready to go. Okay, great. Welcome to the SIBM call getter sessions. Hi everyone, welcome on board. कैसे भी आप लोग? You guys can kindly switch on your cameras as well. In sessions के अंदर हम लोग cameras on करते हैं और शुरू करते हैं. Hi Dipanshu, good seeing you man. क्या हाल चाल है?
Great, sir. How are you?
Good, fine. Thanks. Congrats for SIBM call as well. We're going to make you meet seniors. आज तुम्हारे 3 seniors join करेंगे. सौम्या join करेगी और बहुत मजा आएगा. Hi Niveditha, hi Adarsh. ठीक है. Keep your cameras on for 10 minutes and then you guys can switch it off. ठीक है? 10 मिनट के लिए on रखो. और PA stage है. Hey Somya, good seeing you. How are you doing?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
Absolutely great. क्या हाल चाल है? आ गई बच्चों की कॉल फाइनली.
बस आ गई है, शुरू काम.
क्या बात है. नहीं कन्वर्ट करवाने भी इनके बैठ के यार. ठीक है. चलो बढ़िया. And Manideep साहब, my buddy is back here. How are you doing, Manideep? Unmute Manideep. Unmute. आवाज नहीं आ रही तेरी. Unmute.
Again, so sorry. I'm doing great, sir.
Super.
I was just telling that you're looking good in your new look.
I'm looking good. Come on यार, लोग मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं मेरा तो रहने दो. ठीक है right. But ठीक है. Okay, great. And Niveditha is also there. Hey Niveditha, how are you doing?
Great, sir. How are you doing?
Absolutely fine. Thanks for joining in today. Okay, great. Final message for everyone. Hey George, Ishita, Saket, Omkar, Jasmine, Naina, keep your cameras on. And उसके बाद फिर बंद कर सकते हैं 10 मिनट के बाद. आशना and प्रियुष, इशना, विश्वास, आदर्श, शुभेच्छा. जैसे आई एम अहमदाबाद उनको एक बार बोलना पड़ता है कैमरा ऑन करने के लिए. लखनऊ वालों को 2 बार. तुम ऐसे नाम मत खराब करो SIBM का. उनको 8 बार बोलना पड़ता है. ठीक है डन. Okay, hey Adarsh, good seeing you man. Hi Ishita, how are you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Great. Thanks. Okay, lovely. So why don't we do a small intro? फटाफट we're going to go to Somya. आज का एजेंडा बहुत सिंपल है यार. We're going to learn about everything what's happening with SIBM Pune, form filling, next step क्या है वो सब चीजें शेयर करेंगे आपके साथ. But I want to just hear one line from each one of you guys, and that's going to be great help. And like your name and snap percentile. And also SIBM की call तो है ही है. So that's going to be, and if you got any work experience, that's going to be great. So जिनके कैमरास ऑन हैं सिर्फ वही बोलेंगे, जिनके ऑफ हैं उनको एडमिन वेटिंग रूम में डालते जाएंगे. ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स गो इन द ऑर्डर. दीपांशु सबसे पहले कैमरा ऑन करके बैठा है. दीपांशु, लेट्स गो विद यू मैन.
I'm Dipanshu Pansal. I come from Delhi. My snap percentile is 99.14 and I've got both SMHRD and SIBM calls.
Great, awesome, congrats. Akshita Satwal.
Yes, sir. I'm Akshita, basically from Ahmedabad, and my snap percentile is 98.9. It's 98.33.
Excellent. WorkX?
So fresher.
Freshers, excellent. Good. Sumit.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Hi.
I'm from Mumbai. I have a WorkX of two year and 7 months. I have my my snap percentile is 92.32, and I have got both the calls. I'm from SC category.
Excellent. Good stuff. Great, man. Thanks. Pranav.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Excellent. Good.
So, sir, I'm Pranav and I'm a CATKing student. I scored 99.14 and I work with Deloitte. So, my current WorkX is 1.5 years. By the time I'll be joining in college, it will be 2 years.
Excellent. Good, यार. Good. Great. और जिन्होंने mocks वक्त दिए थे, hope the mocks and all were helpful. वही बता देना अपने intro के अंदर, हाँ?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
चलो बढ़िया. Good. हाँ, विशेष.
Hello everyone, I'm Vishesh. I'm from Nagpur and I got 91.16 percentile in Snap. I'm from SC category.
बहुत बढ़िया. Great. Nikhil.
Hey sir, how are you?
Absolutely fine, thanks. अच्छा मेरे को हावी मत पूछो, मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. हमारा टाइम थोड़ा कम है, हाँ. Thank you,
Okay,
but no, I don't want to be rude, but hope you understand. हाँ.
Oh, yes, definitely, sir. So, I'm Nikhil Nagelia. I've got 98.73 percentile, and I've got a 17-month WorkX from family business.
बहुत बढ़िया. Good. Shubham.
Hello, sir. I'm Shubham Joshi. I do have 22 months of WorkX, and my snap percentile is 99.02. I do have both of calls.
Excellent. Great. Who's next? चलो अपने आप ही जाते जाओ, मैं एक ही का नाम नहीं बोलूंगा, अपने आप फटाफट. Who's next?
George Dan is married. Hello, sir. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Sir, my name is George Dan is married. I got 99.34. I am a German fresher.
Good. Good stuff. Great.
Hello, sir.
हाँ चलते जा विश्वास. Ishna.
Myself, Ishanaman Vishwas, sir. I belong to Jain, Madhya Pradesh, and I'm a fresher. And I was a part of CATKing intensive course, and I have 74.02 percentile. Belong to ST category.
Brilliant. Okay, who's next?
Hello,
Eddie.
sir. I'm from Delhi.
Yeah.
I've got 98.94 percentile in SNAP,
Okay.
and I'm general non-engineering female
Brilliant.
with 0 work mix.
चलो बढ़िया. Last two. फटाफट last two introductions.
Good evening.
Hello,
sir.
sir. Aditya this side from Assam. Got 99.14 percentile. Have both the calls and general category fresher. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Fantastic. देवांशी. अच्छा, ये नीचे वाली 2 रो हैं. सुबेक्षा,
Hello, sir.
विपाक्ष, प्रज्वल, राहुल रंजन, शवि माही, Sakshi, Riddhu, and Himanshi and Archit. So just on the process of putting you in the waiting room. Sorry for that, huh? ठीक है. देवांशी.
Hello, sir. I'm Devanshi from Nagpur. I've scored 99.88 percentile in SNAP, and I'm a fresh.
Okay, that's great. ठीक है, done. Okay, that's lovely. Now let's look at the seniors and admin waiting room में डालता हुआ सबको. बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, great. Himanshu, Prajwal, good. Why do we listen to the seniors now? And let's go one by one. Let's start with Somya. Somya, quickly go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, hello everyone. I am Somya Singh and I am from Noida, Uttar Pradesh. I did BSc Honors Zoology in my graduation. I am a fresher. And at SIBM, I am coordinator of the aspirant relations team. We handle the admissions process. I am the national winner of case competition Johnson & Johnson Imagivator. That's how I got a PPI for my summer internship. So that's where I interned.
क्या बात है. Super यार, super. Great, great. और ये करता धरता है, हाँ, admissions team की ये main coordinator है. इसको तुम हर जगह पे देखोगे भी. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Great यार, great. Thanks Soumya. Thanks for coming back again and helping us.
Pleasure to be here.
Great. Where is my boy Manideep?
Okay, hello everyone. This is Manideep. So I did my BTech in mechanical engineering, and post which I had 16 months of work at Hindalco Industries Limited. Here I am pursuing my MBA in operations. I did my summer internship in Jubilant Foodworks Limited, and there are quite a few case comps where I took a part and I just won there. We'll reveal one by one when we talk all the things. And the rest, first of all, congratulations to everyone for being halfway through in your journey. You're 50% done. The rest 50% is yet to come. So all the best.
Super. That's great. Great. वो कहाँ गई हमारी तीसरी कहाँ गई? मैं खुद ही lost.
Yeah, Niveditha is also here.
Oh, Niveditha. Yes, sorry. हाँ, Niveditha, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I am Niveditha Rajesh. I am from Kerala, and I have done my bachelor's in management studies, majoring in marketing from KJ Somya, Mumbai. And I have no work ex. I'm a fresher, and I have summer interned in Amazon for their AFBB program. I have won GSK national semi-finalist and the campus winner for Bajaj Atom. And congratulations to everyone for being half through this journey.
That's so amazing. Great, यार, great. चलिए, let's begin, boys and girls. I think YouTube family भी जुड़ी है हमारे पास. तो भाई तुम तो stream को like कर दो. And और कुछ questions हो तो मैं YouTube से भी लूँगा. Normally मैं YouTube को ignore कर देता हूँ वैसे. But they are also right now joined with us. And इसके अंदर सिर्फ हम SIBM की बात करेंगे. SMHRD इस कॉल में हमारा दुश्मन है. But वैसे हमारे वो दोस्त हैं. क्यों सौम्या स्माइल कर रही है? क्यों निवेदिता? क्यों मनीदीप?
मैं तो मना तो नहीं करूंगा.
सौम्या देगी डिप्लोमेटिकली करेक्ट आंसर. हाँ भाई सौम्या दुश्मन है ना हमारे.
Sister college.
ये बहुत चला गए लोग, बहुत चला गए. ठीक है, ग्रेट. तो उनके साथ भी सेशन होने वाला है. ये इनकी आई मीन ऑफ कोर्स दोनों कॉल्स होंगी. चलिए भैया. So let's begin. So objective is to understand what's going to be the process right now. These are some statistics you guys can look into. Gender diversity nearly 33%. Average age is 25.05. I think graduating batch है इसलिए 25 आपको दिख रहा है. जब प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट से है, नहीं तो 2 साल आप कम कर सकते हो. एवरेज इज गोइंग टू बी 23.05, राइट सौम्या एंड निवेदिता, है ना? ये प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट का है तो इसलिए एवरेज एज ज्यादा दिख रहा है. एवरेज वर्क एज 17.53 months and people are from all over the place. commerce wale engineers, nearly 70% are engineers in the school right now, which is good as compared to other IIMs. That's a good stat. Highest CTC has gone to 35.05 lakh, average is 26.77. Ye last year kya, Somya, any more numbers or have come up this year yet or nothing yet?
No, sir, the official numbers are not out yet.
Okay, good. But we are expecting a little bit on the higher side?
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yes. Great. And what kind of, do we launch some interim placement report or something?
No, there would be just one final report, like the batch is signed out, that information is out, but we are yet to witness the placement report.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, ठीक है, done है.
And if you just want to know an update on the batch, sir, we have our SIRP report, like the updated one.
Yes.
So that's more updated batch profile.
बता दो यार तो अच्छा वो बैच प्रोफाइल वाला, ठीक है, डन.
Yes.
So मेरे पास एक प्लेसमेंट रिपोर्ट तो है, बट आई थिंक दिस इज द फाइनल वन ओनली. ये फाइनल वाला है, मेरे पास समर वाली नहीं है. ठीक है, ओके, गुड. हाँ, समर को तो आई वाज इन द कैंपस, सौम्य और मैंने काफी स्टूडेंट्स के साथ बात भी की थी. गुड सेट ऑफ थिंग्स एज वेल. चले भैया, क्विक अपडेट अबाउट एवरीथिंग. एमबीए एंड आई प्रोग्राम. भाई ऑन द चैट फटाफट बताइए आपकी कौन सी कॉल है. इज इट एमबीए और एमबीए एंड आई? कौन सा भी फटाफट, एवरीवन ऑन द चैट. इज इट एमबीए और इज इट एमबीए? ओके, एमबीए 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 बहुत. ओके, एमबीए 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 एमबीए, गुड स्टफ. ठीक है, बढ़िया 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 बढ़िया. ओके, गुड. आई, ओके, आई वाले भी हैं, बहुत बढ़िया. सो आई प्रोग्राम के बारे में डिटेल्स हम इनसे पूछेंगे एक मिनट के बाद. सो 9 दिसंबर जीपीए शॉर्टलिस्ट, 15th of Jan जीपीए प्रोसेस होगा. फेज 1 1 फरवरी से लेके 5th of Feb. इज इट गोइंग बी ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन, इनसे बातचीत करेंगे. डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट रिजल्ट इज गोइंग बी ऑन 26th of Feb. काफी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है, सब कुछ बताया हुआ है. लास्ट डे ऑफ द पेमेंट 18 मार्च तक आपको अपनी सीट बुक करनी है. अगर आप करना चाहते हो, वो कितनी होगी फीस वगैरह वो बाद में देखेंगे. और 5 जून को तुम्हारा कॉलेज शुरू होगा. यहाँ पे 5 जून को यहाँ पे ये शुरू होगा. 4 जून को नारसिमुंजी शुरू होता है. एंड देन IIM अहमदाबाद, बैंगलोर सब जून के अंदर, मिड के अंदर शुरू हो जाते हैं. कई नॉन इंजीनियर्स को पहले बुलाते हैं IIM अहमदाबाद वाले, बट बाकी थोड़ी पढ़ाई के लिए और थोड़ा मैथ्स का फ्लक्स देने के लिए. बाकी मोस्ट ऑफ द स्कूल्स आर गोइंग टू बी स्टार्टिंग इन द मंथ ऑफ जून. ठीक है, ये हमारा लास्ट ईयर का सेशन है वेयर मनीदीप इज स्टिल देयर. मनीदीप इज still rocking year on year with us, and connect session है और मनीदीप के आज interview experience करेंगे. चले भैया, let's go one by one. Who wants to go first? Mani, you want to go first? Please explain us the process and your GPI experience. I'm going to make it 3 blocks, one contributing to each one of you, so that these all kids have their different experience. You can start with your profile again, थोड़ा सा छोटा सा, so that they can get a fair idea and they can able to relate कि कैसे questions इन लोगों ने पूछे हैं. ठीक है भाई, चलिए शुरू करते हैं.
Sure, sir. Just a small request, sir. I would like to ask Somya to explain about the process because she can do it better than me because she's a part of it right now.
Done. सौम्या तो करता धरता है ना हमारी. ठीक है. हाँ जी सौम्या, ठीक है. We'll start with you. Explain the process first and then we'll talk about the interview experiences. चलिए.
Yes, so for the process, as you all know, it's in 2 phases this time. First one is from 1st to 5th and then 8th to 12th of February. So it's in 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2. This time it's notably different from last year because we have removed WAT, written ability test. It's just the GE group exercise and personal interview round this time. Other than that, before you book your slot, there is a mandatory process for gamified assessments. So SIBM Pune is always known to be up and running with the innovation, with the latest technological developments, and gamified assessment is all the rage in the market at this point of time. So we thought, why not inculcate it in our admissions process and test candidates on some parameters which cannot be judged during the GEPI and even in SNAP. So this gamified assessment judges the aspirants based on 3 criteria, mainly like their recall ability, their cognitive abilities, how well are they in coordinating many elements. So these are like loosely, I'm just defining the parameters which the gamified assessment will test the candidates on. And once the candidates are through with it, they can go ahead, book their slots for the GEPI as per their convenience. And then we will get started with the GE and PI.
Brilliant. That's great. तो ये सब इसका deadline कुछ है gamified का कब तक करना है?
Yes, so the deadline for gamified assessment and to book your slot is 19th of February, end of day. That's 11:59 p.m. So I would request all the candidates to go through it as soon as possible because if in case there's any technical glitch, they have some buffer time in hand.
9th of Jan, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. 19th of Jan.
मैं बोलो ये कैसे होगा? ठीक है. हाँ, great. ठीक है. And then you guys can book a slot. Okay, quick 5-second check. Bhai, are you guys, everybody is well varied of the process so far? Everyone? All the SIBM call getters. Yes or no? हाँ भाई. All good? You guys can say hi on the chat as well. Yes on the chat. Okay, सबको समझ आ गया? बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, good. Online, offline. Very good question. क्या process है? सुनने में आया सब कुछ online कर रहे हैं आप, but what's the process?
Yes, the entire process is online.
Hmm.
And it's also mentioned on our website, GE as well as PI. It would be conducted similarly on a Zoom meeting. So it's convenient for everyone to attend.
Okay, so it's going to be all online.
Yes.
Okay, done. Okay, good. Great. Let's talk about the interviews right now, and we'll go one by one. Chalo, Mani, तेरे से बात करते हैं, and then we're going to go to Niveditha. Manideep, quickly on the process हमें समझ आ गया. I'll make another slide for this so that just talk a little bit. You know the drill, यार. तू कर चुका है, कितने साल से कर रहा है हमारे साथ. तो बता दे. हाँ.
So the process will start like whatever slot you have gone, the morning slot or the afternoon slot. You will have a designated timing. You will report to the Zoom link and all. And then the ART, the admissions team, will guide you throughout the process. You will have volunteers in the process who will help you like get into other breakout rooms or waiting rooms. And the entire process will be very smooth. So initially you'll have an address and all the meetings, all the instructions will be given up. And then you will have a GE, post which you will be directed towards the personal interview. In GE, what I would say is, I don't exactly remember my topic, but it was somewhere based on the current affairs like running at that particular time. So my suggestions in GE would be to go along with the team, like not to divert from the topic or not to divert from the conversations running. If a group is discussing on something and if you feel it's not much relevant, try taking the group in the right direction, and always consider everyone as a team play, like as a team, it as a part of a team, and then move in discussions. Never only put your points and end in the discussion, but take on other points, continue and get a flow in the discussion. So that would help a lot in GE. And also try to put 3 to 4 relevant entries or discussion points. That would help.
बहुत बढ़िया.
And yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, and especially in the PI, first of all, I would focus more on the intro.
Sorry,
because
करते हैं. Sorry यार, पहले ना पूरे सबके तेरा सौम्य का सबका अपन G part खत्म कर देते हैं, and then we can go to the PI part so that it's all sorted, है ना? Order.
Sure.
ठीक है. चल ठीक है. निवेदिता की बारी नहीं है. निवेदिता कितने गई यार तू? चलो, let's go.
So for my GE, as far as I remember, again it was a current affair topic.
Sorry, थोड़ा profile बता दे अपना यार एक बार दोबारा से.
हाँ, sorry. So can you guys hear me?
Of course, loud and clear.
Okay. So my profile is BMS marketing. I have done BMS marketing and I am a fresher with 0 work ex. So with the GE thing, again my GE was a current affair topic, and basically for GEs or any kind of group discussion, it's more of how you are a team player, like how do you contribute, how do you value others' opinions, and whenever you give entries, be very confident of your entries. Don't be repetitive. Like you have given a point, don't continue don't keep on giving that point on different directions. Make a point that you give a point that others can also contribute. An example, if it's if the topic is on impact of COVID or something, make sure you give numbers, statistical numbers, so the panel also know that you're analytically strong and you're reading newspapers every day. And if someone is not getting a chance, make sure that you give a point that that person also speaks up. It shows that you are very much engaging. So that for GD. And while speaking, don't fight over points. Like this normally happens during last year admission process. So many candidates, and even during my admission thing, that because it's a long lot of number of people are there, you are very anxious at that point of time to put forward your point. So, your point won't be clear also. It will seem like you're trying to fight for one point. So don't make that decision. It will create a very negative impact on you. If you give 2 or 3 quality entries, that is more than enough. So yeah, that's it.
Great. Acha, फिर भी ना, for the layman again, I want you to explain in detail why is it called first of all group exercise. If there's a current affairs topic, what are we going to be doing it? Say यहाँ पे Zoom call चल रहा है. चलो एक डेमो करवा ही देते हैं इनका भाई. किस किस के कैमरे? हाँ भाई कैमरा ऑन. जो लोग डेमो के अंदर पार्ट आना चाहते हो फटाफट. चल मनीदीप एक डेमो करा दे ग्रुप एक्सरसाइज इनका फटाफट से.
Sure.
वैसे ही कराना जो सौम्य की लिस्ट के अंदर जो इन लोगों ने ART वालों ने रेडी रखे हुए हैं. I'm just kidding. हाँ ठीक है. हाँ भाई, are you guys ready? अनम्यूट करके रख लो अपना जरा. As long as तुम्हारा साक्षी अनम्यूट करके रख लो, so that we can all talk. ठीक है. Speak the best possible thing. जैसे जो बोलना चाहते हो फटाफट बोल देना, अनम्यूट करके रख लो. और आसपास मॉम डैड को शांति करवा लो. और डिस्टर्बेंस आ रहा है तो अपने आप खुद ही थोड़ा सा म्यूट कर लेना. ठीक है भाई? ठीक है. Okay, Somya, Niveditha, whatever you guys want to choose, एक G करवा दो इनका. ठीक है.
Okay, so before starting, I just want to give the basic instructions. So for any G, what happens is there will be a team of around 7 to 8 people in a group, and then the group will be given a particular time. For example, you may start an introduction. Each of you will be given a chance to introduce the topic for 30 seconds, maybe, or that is a round which may not be in some cases or which may be present in some cases. Like in some kind of GEs, you may have that intro round. In some other GEs, you may not have the chance. But a basic GE will have intro round, a discussion round, and a conclusion round. In an intro round, everyone will be given 30 seconds to introduce the topic, and followed by 8 to 10 minutes of discussion, and then another 30 seconds to close the topic. In the initial 30 seconds, you will have your time. No one will be interrupting you or coming in between. You can put your points. But in the discussion time of 8 to 10 minutes, that's where the actual discussion happens. Everyone will be pitching in their own ideas, and also they will be putting their points. And that's where the flow of the discussion needs to be done. And by the end of 8th or 10th minute, the panel expects you to conclude on a particular note on the topic. So for example, I can say a GD topic can be are electric vehicles sustainable in the next future. So that is a very generic topic to understand. So that can be a topic. You may have both views, like it is sustainable or it may not be sustainable. So that's what are the points you're putting in that discussion is what matters.
Great. Any questions, anyone? You guys can unmute and ask. Once we start the G, faltu nahi kuch hoga, huh? Now you're getting a real-time experience. We're going to do multiple such things again, but you're getting to do with your seniors, so how best it can be. ठीक है. 2 phases means, अरे भाई जो topic चल रहा है हिमांशु उस पे ध्यान दे भाई. ठीक है. और कैमरा ऑन कर अपना. ठीक है भाई. चलिए. Understood everyone? Anybody wants to say something? Dipanshu, any question? Akshita?
Sir, I want to ask one thing, that in G is we have to diplomatically give the answer in favor and against, or we have to stick to one topic in a particular view, that if I think that they are sustainable, but I know that there are some cons. So what should be that?
Yeah, I would let Somya or Niveditha answer this. Or Manideep.
So what I would say is, if you have a particular view or if you are on one side, you can definitely take that side, but you can still put the other points or the other side as challenges. Like you may have a view that it is sustainable, but with a few challenges. Or if you have even the solutions to overcome those challenges, you can even put those.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया.
Okay, done.
Great. Understood. चलो भाई, let's begin. Manideep, topic.
So we'll go with the same topic, sir, because they are doing it for the first time, maybe.
क्या सेम टॉपिक? अरे ट्रेनिंग लेके आया हूं मैं, इनको पढ़ा के आया हूं अभी 1.5 घंटा. बहुत देर से पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं. ऐसा कुछ मुश्किल टॉपिक दे तो क्या सेम टॉपिक हो? कुछ इजराइल दे, कुछ भी ये कुछ मालदीव दे, थोड़ा मजा तो आए.
ठीक है, like Maldives we can take it up the topic. Like the
मेरे
topic can be
Maldives है ना, मेरे चैनल पे करवाओ मालदीव ताकि गालियां मुझे पड़े। ठीक है ठीक है, चलो बढ़िया है, ठीक है। Okay, are you guys okay with the topic? Ish and Ishita and Raghav and Devanshi
Yes,
and
sir.
Rahul. Ishan,
Yes, sir.
Ish, Namani, Vishwas. Okay, all good. ठीक है, Manideep, why don't you announce it formally and then let's begin.
sure, sure, sir. So the topic would be, is this the perfect time to promote Indian tourism over international tourism in India?
क्या बात है, दिमाग लगाया लड़के ने, very nice. Okay, YouTube family, you guys can chat in on the YouTube as well. बहुत मजा आएगा, ठीक है। और ये जो बाकी लोग कैमरे बंद करे बैठे हैं, ऑन करो, आ जाओ भी, मजे करते हैं। Let's have fun. हिमांशु, सोहेल, रिद्धो, अमन दुबे, आदर्श, या switch on फटाफट। Okay, let's go.
Can I speak first?
Yes, yes.
All right. So there's a saying in geopolitics that you don't have any permanent friends or permanent enemies. Maldives was one of our friends till the election happened and an anti-India prime minister was chosen. And this is why I believe that we should promote Indian tourism over international tourism, because whichever country is our friend right now could turn its ways, and you will have a hard time convincing people to change their destinations. Same goes with Turkey. Once it was a very good destination for weddings and stuff. Indian weddings are very lavish, and they choose countries like Turkey and Italy like this. Italy currently have a very friendly relationship with India, so we don't mind there. But with Turkey, I think we should mind, and that's why I think it is very important that we promote our own tourism rather than international tourism. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay, keep going, guys. We only have like 30 seconds each, huh? Strict yourself to 30 seconds. Manideep, इनको शांत करवाया देना. So they will give talk for 30 seconds and then it's an open house, right? Then they're going to conclude. ठीक है, done.
Can I go on?
Don't ask, yaar. Just go on. It's a GD going on. Come on.
So in my view, Indian tourism is never gonna affect with in comparison with the foreign tourism. Indian tourism has a brand which always has been sustainable throughout the global area. But when in comparison with Maldives, if we are comparing Lakshadweep, we don't have that landmass that we have, that we are comparing it with Maldives. Maldives has a great area, and if it's comparing to Lakshadweep, Lakshadweep cannot sustain that Maldives provides to the global tourists that we are expecting. Also, there are many different challenges that Lakshadweep has to face. Like if I talk about fact-wise, Lakshadweep only has a one airstrip, and on the other hand, Maldives have a different wide areas of airstrips attracting different tourism by different modes of transportation.
Can we go next for the intro?
Yeah, I would like to go. So I feel it is not about whether we're fighting about Maldives or Lakshadweep. I feel it's more about India as a country. What happened in Maldives is just a political change of political parties change, and that has happened over the past two changes as well. But we have to focus now on India, because India has a very diverse nature, and we have all kinds of geographies in India, from Himalayas to, you take Lakshadweep as well. And also from the international relations point of view, India has been maintaining a positive stance with a lot of members, and now India has a stance where India will not tolerate for a country which is not favoring India also.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm not liking this group, by the way. I'm just not liking this. I would like to reject all of them and just throw them out.
I would like to speak.
चुप रहा एक मिनट के लिए. क्या कर रहे हो भाई तुम? Manideep, do you want to repeat the topic once again?
Yes, sir. So is this the right time to promote Indian tourism over international tourism in India? Is the topic.
Have you guys lost it? क्या कर रहे हो भाई तुम लोग? I'm going to wear a rude panelist hat, हाँ? मैं ऐसे तो इसलिए consider me as a panelist right now. ठीक है, done. हाँ भाई. Okay. Yeah, who's next? Keep going.
Sir, I would like to speak.
Yeah.
We are talking about this time. So before talking about we promote Indian tourism, I think we should go in the background of what happened in the Maldives. So around 15-20 years ago, Maldives were a dictatorship, and only 15-20 years ago, Maldives uh, became a democracy. But after that, there were majorly two parties. One was anti-India, and one party was that wanted support from India. So first, the party which wanted support from India came in the government, and that party was very friendly with India. But in the recent times, in the last election, the anti-India party won the elections. So, and that party has recently just ordered India to remove its troops from Maldives also. So we can take as Indians, we can create a sense of nationalism, that why we should go to these countries where the governments are pitching anti-India, and we can promote Indian tourism instead.
Okay.
Hello, I would like to talk next. So, as we know, India is right now gaining a lot of attention. India is being said as the global south, being recognized as the global south. So, this is a time when many people abroad are giving focus towards India. So, we have a lot of tourist sites, tourist places. We can develop them, and this is a good time to show them that there are many places in India that are incredible for you to visit. Of course, we can't actually compete with tourism abroad, because there are many specialties there outside India. But we can boost whatever we have in our nation, and we can tell others that we have some awesome structure right now. That's
Okay, great. We only have 3 chances. There's 3 chances. People who couldn't get a chance to speak, you are all going out in this discussion because time is already up. 3 more people can only speak.
Yeah.
Rest all
So
will
I
get.
Okay. So the question was, is it the right time to promote Indian tourism? So I believe there cannot be a right time to promote Indian tourism. Anytime our country comes first, any day, anytime. Coming to Maldives as a country which has used slogans like India out to win elections in their own country is not a country that we should be promoting tourism for.
So I would like to go next. Building upon the idea, I would like to say that every year approx 2.1 lakh people visited Maldives from India. And whereas only 6,700 people on an average visit Lakshadweep. Now, when our Prime Minister is just promoting Lakshadweep with no negative comments against Maldives, and still many ministers of Maldives, approximately 3 ministers, have passed such derogatory comments. So we as a country should promote our own tourism rather than favoring them. And when 10,000 flight bookings have been cancelled on 8th of Jan, this shows our unity as a country.
So I would like to
One last.
Adding to
Sir, I would like to comment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is the right time to promote. There can be 2 to 3 points on this. So majorly, I would speak about one scheme is their Atmanirbhar Bharat. So it will actually boost our tourism industry. I think it is a very good time we can do so. And secondly, I believe that Lakshadweep is a very strategic point in point of view of India. So actually, what China is doing, just covering the peninsula via different strategies and all. I believe if we, actually budget, impose budget in this sector, I think it will also help to boost, the Lakshadweep in a way that
Okay,
we
great.
can.
All right, thanks, Mr. Das. Thanks, great. Niveditha, Somya, and Manideep, in interest of time, maybe one line feedback on the overall. How did they perform as a group? I know we have to come to the conclusion, but let's end it here because it chalta jayega. हाँ बताओ. Somya.
Sir, yes, I'd like to start. So first of all, I think one thing that you guys lack as a group is that there's no structure to the arguments you're putting forward. So whenever you start with the GE, first of all, do not give your opinion in the very first line that I think this should be done or I think that should be done. Start by giving a background of the topic. what is the topic about? What are we trying to conclude over here? What is the consensus that we're trying to drive? First, let's discuss the topic openly, and then let's come to consensus. So first of all, background is very important. Then maybe you can say that what your opinion is, and always back your opinion by facts and figures. I really liked how Jayashree was providing facts and numbers and linking it with all the current affairs, because that is very important to show that you are also very up to date. Next, whenever, like, it's important to have a structure. So why is it that you are supporting one particular stand, then followed by the facts and figures, and then lastly, after the group discussion, what addition you have in your opinion after hearing to other people, and then maybe you can give a concluding remark.
That's great. That's great. I have my points. I'll speak about that, but let's hear from your seniors first. Niveditha.
Okay. So as Somya said, there was no structure to the GD. Everyone was saying different points which had no relation to each other. You cannot put forward your opinions or your strong statements that you read, or you can put forward facts and statistics in the starting, but suddenly you cannot put forward some strong statement, because when you're discussing something, the body of the content is where all these opinions and these statements should come up. That is one thing you have to take ahead. The second thing is that I noticed that everyone's body language is too casual. So when you're in a formal GD, you should not move your body. You should not, move your hands, keep your head straight and then talk. Because when you're talking this way, the panelist would not take it as a, serious comment. It would show a negative connotation on that part. And also one thing, your language, awesome stuff, all these should be avoided. You're coming into an MBA school where, your words, all that VARC and all that verbal and all that dictionary I've read is this for this reason also. So use very formal words when you're in a GD. Use words which are very supportive to the statement which is given. Third thing is that when you are starting, greet the panelists who are there around, and then start with a statement like, now the topic was, is it the right time? Don't start with saying that it is not the right time or it is the right time. Say that, giving a background, like I think I don't remember the name, but someone gave a background of what is happening in the past and what is happening right now. Don't go specifically into examples of Maldives and Lakshadweep. That is a topic which became hot right now. But there are many topics which many of them don't know. So don't just bring up one topic, give a generic introduction and then go into a specific topic. So, yeah.
Badhiya. Manideep, the boss. Mani, you want to add something? Can't get Mani. Unmute kar.
Manideep, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. So most of the points are covered by Somya and Niveditha. So I'd like to add one more point. Like, we have to be very concise in our points, like especially when Raghav was explaining the complete story. So in a group discussion, there won't be that much time to like hear the complete discussion and all. So you need to be so concise in your points and explain whatever you want to say in 1 or 2 sentences maybe. And just to help you with the discussion, like GE preparation, I would like to divide the entire GE into 2 parts. First thing is the points, and the second thing is the presentation. So for the points, if we say there are 3 types of points, one is facts and figures, second is your opinions, and the third is anything, instances or current situations and all. So you need to have an idea on all these 3 on any particular topic, for which you have to prepare maybe through newspapers or various YouTube channels, videos, whatever mode is better for you. And the second part is the presentation. So presentation includes a lot of stuff. One is your listening skills. You need to listen to people what they are exactly saying so that you can build on those points. And the second, your body language and maybe your tone, you are aggressive or you're defensive or whatever tone is, that is also important. Your body language plays a major role. And the third thing is how are you directing the flow? Like if the discussion is going in some different direction, and if you want to align it in some way, how are you directing it? So all these things matter. For points, you need to read a lot, and for presentation, you need to practice a lot.
बहुत बढ़िया, great, that's lovely. YouTube पे भी बहुत सारे अच्छे comments आए, मैं वही देख रहा था. It was a very good discussion on the YouTube as well. So there are some points which come on. We have a dedicated, Jyoti में लिखा है, we have a dedicated scheme to promote the Indian tourism. Incredible India. Lakshadweep never took much space of it. However, Lakshadweep offers every bit of vibrant experience that Maldives does. अभी वैसे काफी बुरे हाल हैं वहाँ पे, वाईफाई वगैरह कुछ पंगे वंगे बहुत हैं, but nevertheless, और एयर स्ट्रिप भी वहाँ पे एक ही है, and अभी काफी issues है, but yeah, that's the way to go.
And especially, sir, ये point देखने के बाद I got a thing in mind, like the structure of G is also important. If you're approaching a particular topic, you can have a structure. Abhi Maldives or Lakshadweep, if we take that particular case, we can see both on the supply and demand side. वहाँ पे even we promote a lot of tourism. Does Indian tourism have that much bandwidth or capacity to accommodate that, like the population and all? So that is also a point that can be discussed. You will get all the points when you have a particular structure. If you take a structure, maybe a 360 degrees or maybe a supply demand structure, any structure which you would feel is comfortable, and approach each and every point in that structure, that would help you like go into different points in topic.
बहुत ही बढ़िया, great यार. I just have 2 points and want to ask these guys. How many of you felt कि we're going in the wrong direction in the starting? Just unmute and say like me.
Me.
Okay, Srijan. Anybody
Me
else?
too.
Me.
Okay, Himanshu.
Yes.
Good. All right. So
Initially.
तुम बोले क्यों नहीं, फिर रोका क्यों नहीं?
Sir, I want to know what should be the ideal structure for a particular G.
Okay. So it's a basic, मैं इंग्लिश में बढ़ाता हूँ कि यार एक funneled approach होती है, पहले talk about generic. आज मौसम बड़ा सुहावना है, आज हम सब लोग एकत्रित हुए हैं, आज हम बात करेंगे, आज का टॉपिक हमारा ये है, ठीक है. उसके बाद स्पेसिफिक, इसके 2 पहलू हो सकते हैं, and then it's going to be 2 पहलू, पहलू number 1, पहलू number 2, where we can promote or we cannot promote. I would like to talk about where we should promote Lakshadweep right now because the ideal time, blah blah blah. अगर आप, on the contrary, there are some other features which can hamper our bilateral relations with other people right now, which could be because हमारे तो सबके साथ पंगे हैं, पाकिस्तान के साथ already पंगे हैं, बांग्लादेश के साथ हमने last year लिए, Maldives के साथ अभी पंगे ले रहे हैं. Is it a good idea right now? I'm not sure about that. Though Maldives is not that important for us. Next, we are still a developing country. We are growing up right now. There's a saying, when you're going up the stairs, you're going to meet some people. And always remember, when you're going to go down the stairs, you're going to meet the same people. So क्या हमारी खुद की पर्सनल ईगो तो नहीं है कि उसने किया हमने किया, is it going in that direction as well, and keep it open ended like that. So yeah, talking more about Lakshadweep, and topic was not about Maldives right now. Topic was there, but the hint was कि is it the right time to promote Indian tourism, which you can take it to the next level. Somebody rightly said it's a time to use the same hashtag and promote our other places as well. You can take it to the next level. Like I was in Bali like day before yesterday, and I was traveling. I had a very bad flight. So Indonesia to Kuala Lumpur to Chennai. Chennai में flight land नहीं हो पाई, smog था बहुत. So I went to Colombo, Sri Lanka, and then Sri Lanka से फिर Chennai से Bombay. It was mess. Nevertheless, so whenever I meet people, like they're not bothered about that. Oh, I want to. They love Ladakh. They love all these places. They love Banaras, Varanasi, they call it. They all love it, but they're more concerned about the other features about India not being a safe place. So Delhi being so-called the rape capital of the world as well. So, somebody could have taken in this direction. There could be other issues also which we need to solve it right now. And since the topic is about promoting Indian tourism right now, and we are big on religion, the whole world follows us on religion, our meditation, our yoga. You can bring in the same way, like Yoga Day is being celebrated. And also like Ayodhya temple is coming up. Don't going much into details, but since it's talking about India tourism, you guys can have different points on the same as well. And my humble request to all of you guys, please, I'll do a session with you guys in the class where we'll talk about group dynamics. So nobody pointed it out, nobody supporting each other. Can I go first? They're like basic, like no-brainers, like as Somya rightly, Niveditha said, Niveditha started with this, your Manideep said, I think Somya has covered the more points. And if there is a repetition of the same points, you should be the one guiding the whole thing, right? So there's a concept called as being a scribe. You should be the one who's writing down bloody everything. Write down everything. कोई repeat करे तो I think we've already discussed 1, 2, 3, 4 points. मेरे को और कुछ नहीं याद रहने वाला when you guys going off the Zoom call. I'm just going to remember यार राहुल ने कुछ बोला था, जॉर्ज ने कुछ बोला था, and this guy was trying, Dhruvesh, but he could not speak, blah blah blah. या दीपांशु ने थोड़ा input दिया, etc. So I'm just going to remember who was actually taking stances on the entire thing, because after 3-4 points, you're all done. We're all reading the same material, etc. So these are like top of the mind things from my end. Okay.
And sir, just to add, if I was in the GD, I would take a structure like what exactly are we promoting, why are we promoting, and how we would promote it. And if we promote it, what are the advantages or opportunities, and what are the challenges? So this would be a mental structure in my mind of what points I would put in which order.
Super. Super. And also somebody could have asked a question like, why even is this a question? Right? So you could have asked, like, panelist ने आपको बोला कि is it the right time to promote Indian, right? कि ये question भी क्यों आ रहा है? What could be the factors why this question is based on? मणिदीप, क्या तेरे दिमाग में question में क्यों नहीं promote करना है भाई?
तो प्रमोट इन द सेंस, मैं जैसे बोला था सर, दो चीजें हैं, सप्लाई और डिमांड. अभी इंडिया का जो सॉफ्ट पावर है इंटरनेशनली इट इज राइजिंग, एंड इंडिया का इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चरल कैपेबिलिटीज इज आल्सो राइजिंग. तो सप्लाई एंड डिमांड बोथ आर ग्रोइंग फॉर इंडिया. So at this point, tourism can be one of the attraction spot, or maybe economic, it can help economically also.
Okay.
So that's what something running in my mind. So I just gave the topic.
So you never know, it's a very good topic. So you never thought about much about Maldives issue in mind? Or was it also part of the whole game?
Yeah, it was a part of the thing. Like when I heard, like thought about Maldives, then I framed the topic like this.
Very nice. Very nicely done. Nicely done. बहुत ही मजा आया यार, बहुत ही मजा आया. Great यार. चलो, I think we're really enjoying it. And just one line on the PI. Let's go to Somya first, and no, let's go to Niveditha first, and then Manideep, and we're going to end with Somya. So Somya, इनको process तो समझा दी है वैसे. अभी इनको एक और form भरना है. So if you can just talk 1 minute about the form, and that's going to be great help. And then we'll do maybe another session on life at SIBM वगैरह. You know क्या क्या होता है अंदर, क्या चीजें करते हैं, because these things are also very important when they are going in the interview process. So quickly on the form looks something like this, right?
Yes, sir. So this form is just for the panelists to get to know each and every candidate better in a more maybe honest and candid manner. So they get to know about your achievements, the awards and medals, what are your interests, what are your motivations, just basic information.
Great, super. So इसको भाई अच्छे से भर लीजिएगा. On your dashboard, quick check. Have you guys okay? Have you guys updated your profile.catking? Everyone, just type in yes or no. हाँ भाई, anyone update किया? बताओ. Yes, okay, कर दिया ना, बहुत बढ़िया. जिन लोगों ने नहीं किया, there is an area for SOPs and form. Before your interviews, please come. Please make sure you click on this and add in a form. इसके अंदर SIBM होना चाहिए. बहुत बढ़िया. SIBM भी है. So fill it up, all your form. When you're done with that, इसको यहाँ पे update कर दीजिएगा. Your PIs are going to be done through this system only, right? All your GIs are also going to be done through this system. How does the form filling impact the actual GE process? Of course, everything is in the form. You're screwed if you're not filling it up properly. It could be the chance, correct me if I'm wrong, Niveditha and the team, कि पूरा PI इसके ऊपर ही हो रहा है और कुछ पूछा ही नहीं.
Yes,
Yes, sir,
it would
definitely.
be upon it. Yeah.
ठीक है, great. Somya, can you please tell me, form is not editable even if I haven't submitted yet? What should I do? I have to edit it. अच्छा.
So if I have to clarify, once submitted, the form cannot be edited, but that shouldn't be the case if you haven't submitted. In case you're still like facing a technical issue, you can mail to us, admissionsteam@sibmpune.edu.in. We'll get in touch with the technical team and get the issue resolved.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. ठीक है. Perfect. That's lovely. Okay, great. So form के अंदर क्या क्या चीजें, we'll review this. I'll do I think Thursday आज है ना, आज शाम को when अनीशा मैम के साथ आज तुम्हारा क्लास है, I think 10 PM. We'll sit through this and we'll discuss the form filling as well. ठीक है, we're going to be doing all these things in there. Okay, great. Great. One line on the interviews. Let's go to Niveditha. Niveditha, how the interviews are planned? फटाफट बताइए.
Yeah, so once your GE is done, you will be sent for your PIs. After the group, you'll be waiting for your turn. And then during your PIs, make sure you firstly fill the form rightly, like whatever you're mentioning in the form, that can be pre-prescriptive for the panelists to understand who you are. So now you're a new person, and you're meeting the panelists maybe for like 10-15 minutes, but you cannot explain your whole life or your whole career in that 10-15 minutes. They should have some idea, right? And you can clearly mention those ideas when you have an opportunity, like the form has said. Now with the PI, my PI went around for 15 to 20 minutes. And my PI was basically on what my bachelor's was and what was my favorite subject. And I had 2 internships which I had mentioned in my form. I had interned with Unilever after my graduation, like for 2 months. And that was like the highlight of my profile. And I had also done so many activities during my bachelor's. So the catching point was that how was your internship? What did you learn? And why couldn't you make a job out of it? And why did you do an MBA after it? So it was like a story upcoming. So make sure that whatever you have mentioned in your form and whatever you were going to say about your, previous thing, like if you have a workex, you have things to talk about your workex. But if you're a fresher, make sure you have points to say about what you have done during your college time and how effectively it will impact it during your MBA. So that is one thing. The second thing was they asked me about my personal aspirations, what you want to be and what specialization you would be taking. So since I had a BMS in marketing, I had already decided that I had to take an MBA in marketing. And why have you been following marketing so far? And what career are you kind of making out of it? So within always when situations come like this, why an MBA, why and specialization, or why any aspiration, make sure that you connect it with an example. So if you have done, like my Unilever experience was really great. I got to learn so much about rural marketing, branding. So I used it as an example where I could say that these learnings where somewhere I understood that this is my strength and this is what I like to do forward in my life. So an example is very important, which will make the head panelist understand that, you are fit for this. So, and always use STAR approach. STAR approach is situation, task, action, and result. So this approach, like when you have a situational question. So I had an question where they asked me what was your most challenging situation in your life and do you have any failures? Now, when it comes to questions like this, again, examples are important, like how you have to tell what is the challenging situation, then tell what was the task and how did you action upon it and what was the outcome. From this, the interviewer will understand you have structured thought. So the same with GE, I wanted to add on the same point before, that when you're speaking something, it should be always in structure. So that person ahead will understand that, you have structure, your thinking skills, your listening skills are very much, cognitive at that point. So that is important. And when it comes to personal questions like where do you belong to and, what is your favorite hobby and all those stuff, make sure that like my favorite hobby was, I used to learn dance and how I have used it in my professional life. So bring 2 qualities that you have learned during your hobby and how that has impacted you throughout your life. So everywhere, the basic thing is to bring up an example, and any question you don't know which is out, it is outside what you have prepared, like current affairs or anything, be very diplomatic. And if you don't know, say no, move ahead with other question. Obviously, if an interview is happening, 70% is something what you can answer and 30% obviously you cannot answer, and be truthful about it. Don't drag it and spoil the interview because there are multiple candidates. So yeah, all the best to everyone.
This is lovely. This is lovely. Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks. It's like a mini preparation session going on. Very, very well done. Thanks for that. Just to add on one more thing, by people who listen to today, you're not very well articulative about your, articulate about your whole presence. So it's like a very long, stretched up answer. So, and these topics mostly everybody knows. तो दिमाग में ये चल रहा होना चाहिए, खत्म कर यार, अभी आगे बढ़, समझा? मेरे दिमाग में वो नहीं चलना चाहिए. I feel like listening to you. तो और after 3-4 आइट्रेशन, द पैनलिस्ट का जो वो थॉट प्रोसेस होता है वो काफी वो पैनिकी हो जाता है, बस करो यार, बस करो टाइप से, एंड नेक्स्ट पे आ जाते हैं वो लोग. तो इसलिए अगर आपको पता है कि ये पॉइंट सबको पता है एंड यू आर बीटिंग अराउंड द बुश, तो थोड़ा उसको अवॉइड करके क्लीन कंसाइज एज मनी एंड ऑल ऑफ देम सेड, लाइक 2-3 पॉइंटर्स दिए तो लाइफ इज गोना बी गुड. ठीक है, ग्रेट. हाँ जी, मनी, आई एम गोना कम टू यू एंड वी गोना रैप इट अप विद सौम्या.
Sure, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the things Niveditha already covered. I would like to break this up into 3 parts. First thing is your profile. The second thing is current affairs, and third thing is basically the why questions. We call it the HR blanks. So in profile, if we see, this start HR blanks, we say HR blanks, or like the HR questions. Most of the HR people ask such questions.
Got it. Profile, HR blanks, and third one is
current affairs.
Okay.
So coming to the profile part, so this is about the entire experience you have gained, maybe from 0 to whatever 23, 24 years right now. So the form you're filling also comes under this category, like whatever your experience you have done, extracurricular activities, professional experience, or your hobbies, schooling, college, your BTech degree, everything comes under your profile. So the first 1 minute of intro you're giving should capture the major aspects of your life or major achievements of your life, because that's where the interviewer focuses, and maybe he drives the interview with some part in that discussion. So if you are telling you won a national level chess championship, maybe his next question could be on that. So any exciting point in that can be a link to the next question. Also make sure if you are telling in a lot of details in 1 minute, the end should be favorable to you, like the part which you're most comfortable, just end with that part so that your interview can go on smooth. And always follow a chronological order or a reverse chronological order. Like you can start from the recent experience to the past, or maybe from the past to the recent, whichever you're comfortable with. So this is about the introduction, because that drives your interview a lot. And the second part, I would say current affairs. Current affairs doesn't only mean like such topics like Maldives or anything. It also means what exactly is happening around you. Like maybe if you are living in Ahmedabad, so what's happening in Ahmedabad? That may be also a question. It's not only national or international news. Follow your local news or whatever is happening around you, and that may be in all aspects, maybe in terms of music, whatever your interests are, and also geopolitics and most common topics. And the third part would be HR questions, which is like the first and the most important question would be, why do you want to pursue MBA? So make a perfect answer for that. Try to like take help of sir's team and all others, or maybe your friends and all, to frame your answer well, because that's something can be a deciding factor in your interview. Because that helps panelists understand your motivation or your goals and how well you are inclined towards doing an MBA.
Great.
And also adding to that, why SIBM can also be a question to you. Apart from that, maybe the interviewer tries to understand your motivation towards an MBA. What are your long-term goals, short-term goals? Or maybe if you have like taken a BCom, why did you take a BCom? Maybe in the past and future questions.
Super. आज इनको करवाया मैंने वो, these things are all there with you. It's only how they, how they pick it up from there and make themselves. So dashboard, if you remember, Manideep, we have called all these series of questions which are already there. But
yes, sir, I remember. Like by this time, I was also in the same phase as that time. I also took the GDPI course from you, so I can relate to them.
True that. True that. Okay, the last 2 minutes for the day. Yes, Somya, why don't you wrap it up on a high? And इनको all the best करते हैं और इनसे pledge करवाते हैं कि calls convert करवाएंगे. But yes, let's go forward.
Yes, so first of all, Manideep and Niveditha have covered all the aspects in very detail with great expertise. Just last 2 cents from my end. First one would be, please try to sound as human as possible. I know with the advent of ChatGPT, it's very easy to get answers and which sound very nice and maybe like articulate. But if you try to replicate it in front of the interviewer, you try to memorize it and then say it, it will not sound human. So make sure you add that personal touch. It's your story at the end of the day. So you, if you are aspiring to be an MBA grad, then the art of storytelling becomes necessary. If you remove my name from any of my answers, you cannot replicate it. You cannot put your name and the answer would still be applicable. So that's how personal each and every answers of yours should be. I know, I understand many of you might feel that I haven't done many things in life. So what am I supposed to talk about? What challenges, what difficulties? So I'll tell you, I'm also non-engineer, BSc honors in zoology. I have 1 year of gap. I have no work ex, so I felt the very same. But if you introspect, if you spend a lot of time, there will be instances where you must have faced a challenge, where you must have shown leadership, where you must have shown like on the feet thinking. So you just need to introspect, dig a little deeper and form the answers, because that will form the base of the conversation you will have with the interviewer. And this way you can take the driver's seat and then drive the interview in whichever direction you like. So I think that's what my last tip would be.
That's really nice. That's really really amazing. Great यार, great. Okay, last चीज मुझे एक बार दोबारा इनसे वो चीज पूछना था यार, इनका percentile वगैरह, and then I'm going to tell you my parting thoughts as well. फटाफट on the chat once again, just type in your snap percentiles again. That's going to be great help. And तो फटाफट टाइप कर दीजिए. And 99, 98, 97 जो भी आपका. Dipanshu 99.43, 91.39, 9.41. Okay, 91. Okay, percentile 98.94, 90.33. 90.77, 98, okay, 91 पे भी call है, 98.66, 99.0, 98.14. I'm just trying to see the cutoff for the next year. 98.4, ST पे 70% पे भी call है, okay, 92.3, okay, 99.80, 91%, 89. So मैं छुपाते रहते हो ना तुम लोग, नहीं बताएंगे हम परसेंटाइल. एक मैं सब खोल दिया, ये बताते नहीं हैं बाद में. कॉलेज के अंदर बताना अलाउड नहीं होता. अभी यार it's for my knowledge as well for next year, you know, I need to tell people like.
Yes sir.
ठीक है, डन. Okay, great. Final checks, everyone. अच्छा वो पुराने वाले कौन है भाई? CATKing वाले, snap mock वाले, just type in CATKing intensive mock, ये भी हम check करते रहते हैं भाई. How many people are there? Snap वाले, mock वाले कोई है कोई यहाँ पे? Mocks sir, mocks, intensive, mocks, intensive, good. Real cat mocks as well. Okay, snap mocks intensive. चलो भाई, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Hope CATKing was helpful in your journey at Turbo. Okay, great यार, superb. Hope CATKing was helpful in your journey as well. ठीक है, done. अच्छा दीपांशु ने ऐसे निकाल लिया, क्या बात है, ग्रेट यार, ग्रेट, सुपर यार, ग्रेट. थैंक यू फॉर योर काइंड वर्ड्स, एंड go for the kill, and keep preparing hard. And as I said, we're going to turn the world upside down to converted calls. जो लोग नए जुड़ रहे हो फैमिली के साथ, मेहनत करते जाओ. मणिदीप आता रहेगा. मणिदीप जाना नहीं छोड़ के, अगले 10 साल तक देखो पढ़ाना है हमारे सिम्बोसिस के बच्चों को, ठीक है?
बिल्कुल नहीं सर.
And Niveditha, you as well. Now you're on the other side of the table. And let's keep killing, and let's keep helping them convert their calls as well. ठीक है? Done है. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining in, and take care. Have a good night.
Just a parting thought from my side, sir.
Please.
Guys already did most of the hard work. Just a last step. So don't get frustrated. Don't get tense, stress. कुछ नहीं. Just have your preparation up to the mark and perform at your best. Everything will happen good. And I hope I can meet you everyone on campus, even though I can't meet you because I'm just passing like this year, but I hope you all reach campus this year.
They would definitely. नहीं, बहुत तैयारी करवानी इनकी अभी, and they're working very hard at that. चलो भाई, thank you बोल दो अपने seniors को. They have done a great job with us today, और बहुत ही मजा आया. And thank you everyone for joining in. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye. Thank you. Thanks Somya, you were lovely, and thanks Niveditha, amazing yaar. One of the best sessions I would say, and thanks Manideep for all your hard work with CATKing family. Thanks again. Bye bye. Have a good night. Take care. Okay.